Hi there, it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Today I have a very special project. My team leader joined Stampin' Up 10 years ago, and because she joined straight into the company, she has no team leader. So when she achieves things, there's nobody really to send her best wishes or give her praise. I mean, obviously as a team we do, but she hasn't got any team leader to go, well done. So I am making her a card to congratulate her on the fact that she is about to go on a trip with Stampin' Up, the incentive trip, to Alaska. And she's been sending lots of people congratulations on winning Alaska cards, so I thought I would send her one. I'm using the Tranquil Textures Designer Series paper as my background because it's sea, and that makes sense because it's a cruise that she's going on. It's one of these Designer Series papers that are on special offer at the moment, where if you buy 3 you get a 4th for free. So I've done a lot of the prep already because it does take a while, but the Alaska I am doing with the Letters for You stamps and the large letter matching framelit dies. So I've mounted up just one of the A's on a C block, and I'm using soft sea foam, and I'll just stamp that down. Now it's meant to be pixelated, as in, you know, not clear. You know it's meant to be pixelated because if you look at the picture on the front of the box, it's clear. Now there are 37 stamps in this set, because there's lots of punctuation as well, so it's certainly worth having a look at. There are other alphabets in the catalogue at the moment, but this is the really big one. We used to have numbers that went with, but we don't anymore. Anyway, so then there's a matching framelit which I would run through the Big Shot, but as they say, here's one I prepared earlier. I'm also cutting, or have cut, the letters in silver foil, just so that there's something to sort of bounce it off. And all I'm doing is running some multi-purpose glue on the back of the stamped image. And if my glue would like to run, that would be lovely. Don't need a huge amount, but some is good. And then I'm just mounting it so that it's sort of offset, just like that. So I'll pop that one to one side for a moment to kind of dry. In fact, I'll put it in the sun just there. I have already prepared, Alaska's a long word, a soft sea foam card base, and basically what I've done is I've taken a piece of A4 card and I've cut it square, so 21 centimeters square, and then scored it at 10.5, and I'm going to have it running that way. Then my piece of Designer Series paper is a centimetre smaller than that, so this is 21 centimetres, so this is 20 centimetres, this is 10.5, so this is 9.5. And then I need, and I thought I had on my desk, ready to go, there they are, some mini dimensionals, because I'm going to be popping these on the back of my card, my letters rather, because they're DD. So I should of course have done this before I started the camera rolling. I apologise for the lighting, the sun's just come out, so that's why we've got this shadow, because the sun's currently over there. I've been trying to chase the sun all day today, and I've been doing quite well up until now, and now I've failed, so I apologise, but there we go. Right, we're nearly there. This is really just to keep everything, you know, popped up, so we don't need masses and masses, we just need them in strategic places so that it's all good to go. Oh, and I've just remembered I had put some washing in this morning, which would be great, except it's now 6 o'clock in the evening. Goody. Well, I say washing, it's actually drying. We don't have a washing line, so it's in the dryer. So it's going to be nice and creased by now. So that'll be something to look forward to. Right, okay, I need a piercing tool, because for the little ones I do just take the backings off with a piercing tool. Now this is going to be too short for the card, but that's fine. I'll find something to do there when I've put the word on. Now I've put some of the mini sequin trim across here. Sorry, just trying to remember how to spell Alaska. You'd think I'd know by now, wouldn't you? So I've put the mini sequin trim across. I just stuck it to the back with some mini glue dots, and then I've stuck the designer series paper down with tear and tape, which I've trapped the sequin trim in, just so that I know it's not going to escape. So it's all good. Alaska. Good grief. It's just, well, I'm not going really, isn't it? Otherwise I would get lost en route. Alaska. Oh, actually, it's going to fit just about right. Perfect. It's almost like I planned it. So there we go, that's the outside, and then for the inside I've cut a piece of Whisper White. Just again, it's the same size as the designer series paper. Why go for complicated when you can do easy? That's my theory. And for the message inside, I'm going to use one of the host sets from the Current catalogue. It's the very vintage, and it's got one of the best things in life is you, because she is an amazing team leader. So I think that is really appropriate. So I'm just going to pop that kind of in the middle, and then I've got enough space to write a message as well. And there we are. And that's the same colour as the designer series paper, so which is why I chose Balmy Blue. So let's, now I am going to have to make an envelope specially, because obviously we don't have envelopes this size. We keep asking for envelopes that are not just C6, but so far we haven't won that battle. Hopefully one day, if I ever get to be a $1 million seller, maybe I'll say, can I not have stamps, can I have decent sized envelopes instead? But anyway, there we are. So that's just me being cheeky. So there we are. I'll just rub that across the back. So it's a bit of a different card today, but I think it's really important that everyone should be praised for their achievements. So I'm going to send this off to my team leader in the post tomorrow, and hopefully by the time you see this she will have received it, and then it's just got one of the best things in life is you on the inside. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a great way to add some dimension and just put a word on the front of your card. As I say, designer series paper, buy 3 get a 4th free, runs until the end of July. And also, on the subject of teams, if you were to join my team this month, you would get your usual £130 starter kit for £99 delivered, but you'd also get to choose one of the colour families of ink pads, so the subtles, the regals, the brights, the neutrals, or the combined ink colours, so the 17, 19 and the 18, 20 ink pads as a set, and that will be added free. They are worth, as a bundle, £63, individually £70, so put that together with your starter kit and you're looking at about £200 worth of product for £99 delivered, plus you get a business starter kit if you want to run it as a business. But you don't need to, no pressure from me. If you just want to join for the discount, then that's great. Thank you very much indeed for watching. If you've got any comments or questions, please either send me an email or leave a comment below. There's a link to the blog post for this immediately below, and a link to my online store and other social media below that. If you want to join, you can do that from my website, which, as I say, is linked below, and there'll be a link in the blog post for this to join my team. Thank you very much, and I will see you again very soon.